Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Warhammer 3. So we finished up the prologue last recording session, and I want to apologize to those watching on YouTube. Even though it was reasonable live, the recording was incredibly loud. I adjusted it as best I could. Hello, Gaming Brain, and again, hello, Ongen. And hello, Roxy. Welcome to the stream. Always enjoy having you around. So I have adjusted the volume live. Hopefully that will affect the recording when you watch this on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and hop into the campaign. We're going to load... Nope, not load campaign. Look. So the reason why is there's already been a patch between my last recording session and this recording session. So, mostly for stability issues, some balance tweaks. I actually haven't read the patch notes. So we're just going to go ahead and start a new campaign.
This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood.
Oh, we know this story. This is the prologue.
A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Ursun, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos.
How Arthas?
Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Ursun's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Ursun now? Is he here in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Belacor.
Dun dun dun.
Only a fool would challenge Belacor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Ursun's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets.
Ah.
But Ursun is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos.
I just had a thought.
And I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal. One to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
Dun dun dun. So, if the theory is true that we're playing the story, how do I word this, in reverse release order. So, you know, games 1, 2, and 3, the actual story chronologically goes 3, 2, 1, right? Then theoretically, this is the start of the lore, that person we just saw. I call him the lore keeper. or the advisor, his fall into becoming a demon. Because remember, in the first game, and this is not spoilers, the game is 20 years old. No, sorry, 10 plus years old. Suck it up. Rules for spoilers on this channel, by the way, are you've got 2 years. If after 2 years you haven't seen it, watched it, or played it, you're not going to. Spoilers can fly. But if the theory is true that we're playing them chronologically in reverse order, so like I was saying, at the end of the first game we discover the advisor, the person we just saw, is actually a demon of chaos. One could argue that he did not start that way. That this game is the start of his fall. Game 2, although we never see it, and I kind of wish they had worked it in, is that process, and then by game 1, i.e. the last game chronologically, he is now a demon of chaos. Which is actually kind of neat. So again, we know the prologue. We played that. It was actually a very well done tutorial. I have to admit, for a strategy game, very well done. We are going to play as Kislev. So the Tsardom of Kislev, known as the realm of the Ice Queen, is the most northerly civilization within the old world. A powerful and war-driven country. The inhabitants of Kislev are wolf-tough and self-reliant warriors. Valiant and determined in the defense of their motherland, for they are the bulwark against the horrors of the north. Since its founding, Kislev has been under constant assault by the hordes of chaos. Countless generations of Kislevites have fought and died in the snowy tundra of those harsh northern oblasts. It is thanks to these brave Kislevite warriors that mankind has managed to flourish in the south, huddled together in their warm, safe homes, whilst the sons and daughters of Kislev fight on until they draw their dying breath. The motherland and mass devotion to invoke the gods of Kislev use these to gather their supporters and secure your power. Okay. Adamants assign an Adaman to govern a province and get unique benefits. Ooh, that sounds fun. The Ice Court. Train Frost Maidens and Ice Witches to gain powerful traits before recruiting them. So you kind of get a design on here. Now, one thing I personally am not a fan of is the fact that every faction has a unique mechanic. It is great because, oh wow, each unique faction has a unique twist. But it also makes it hard to learn the game because of said twist. There is no faction like, here's the basics, learn the basics. Like the dwarves or the lizardmen, right? Like, they had twists, but they were very minor twists. Each faction has a major twist to them. Yin Yang for Grand Cathay, Demon of Chaos, making your own prince, deciding which chaos god to worship, Ogre Kingdoms, camps, Nurgle plagues, Khorne rage, Slaanesh, well, lust, seduction, and Tzeentch, changing other ways in magic. And each of the twists is big enough to affect gameplay in a major way. Whereas the twist for, honestly, the lizardmen and the dwarves, honestly, very minor. So it does make it a bit hard to learn the game. So honestly, play the tutorial for Warhammer 3. If you want to learn how to play the game on a basic level, go play Warhammer 2, honestly. But we're going to play as Kislev. Continue. Our choices are Tzarina Katarin.
The voice of Kislev's gods.
Oh, I don't like that voice. Kostaltin? We're gonna play as Tzarina. Oh, and there's a third one we can unlock. Ooh, that's neat. There's a third one we can unlock. How awesome is that? Now, that is neat. I would love to see more of that. So, Tzarina Katarin Boka. Bocha. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. Tzarina Katarin Bocha, the Ice Queen of Kislev, known as one of the most powerful ice witches to have ever lived. From the icy fastness of her capital city of Kislev, the Ice Queen rules her land with an aloof majesty. Her power is said to come from the very motherland itself, its frozen peaks and bleak tundra, giving her mastery of ice magic. So, she generates devotion from successful Frost Maiden actions, gets a bonus to control, better Frost Maidens, quicker turnaround for Frost Maidens. So we want a lot of Frost Maidens. Reduce corruption. She likes Ice Guard units, so we're going to keep that in mind. And can cast spells without fear of miscast, pretty much. So this is who we're going to go with. In case you're wondering, Kostelin... Ouch. So we're going to end up going to war with these guys. He likes Patriarchs. If he has a Patriarch in his army, he takes 20% less damage from everything. He likes the people, Kossars and Kossovites. He can die and bounce back really quick, and he frenzies. Yeah, I think I'd rather play. We don't know what Boris Ursus does. Fittingly, she does not have a penalty for dealing with him, but he has a penalty for dealing with her. So we could try to take him, form a military alliance with him peacefully. So maybe we'll try to do that. Alright, so, map. Okay, this is where we start. Settings. Everything is high for now. I prefer... Yeah, that's fine. 5 is plenty. Difficulty, I play on normal. For those wondering. In my private games, sometimes I will go up to hard, or very hard. Not often, I'll be honest. But normal when I stream or play online, because that is the default setting. And if you're watching this game for the first time, I want you to understand what you will face. When you play whatever way you're comfortable with. Go easy, whatever you want. And now, the nice thing I like is, we can make it so the campaign's easy, but the battles are very hard. Or the battles are easy, and the campaign's very hard. I like that. So you can actually tailor it to what you want. We're going to go normal. I may get my ass kicked. If I do, so be it. Unit and spell browser. Oh, this is new. So what counts? So these are Ice Guard? There's a lot of Kossars. So that's interesting, because you can build an army, a very powerful army with a lot of Kossars. I don't like how it doesn't show upkeep, but that's neat. Heroes, Patriarch, 2 different types of Frost Maidens. Ice and Tempest. Okay. I switch. Again. Alright. And then Tzarina Katerina. Ice Maiden's Kiss. I guess she's Frost? Yeah. Or maybe a mix of the two? So it looks like in her army, we want a Patriarch and a Frost Maiden Tempest. Maybe. Alright, so this is what we're going to start with. We'll go ahead and start the campaign. Kislev, a realm forged by the Queens of Old, the bulwark against the darkness, the living bastion that protects the Empire and the soft nations to the south. Since her father's death, Katarin has taken the throne. There are many within the realm who resent her rule. Even now, the power of the Great Orthodoxy rises against the Ice Queen. If she is to save Ursun, to step beyond her borders and into the Chaos Realms, Katarin must have a united nation at her back. I journey to her now, across the icy fringes to the Ice Court. If she is to take my advice, I fear she will need convincing. Word has reached the Ice Court of my coming, and an audience in her throne room has been granted. Okay. I like that we get bears. We're going all bears. Obviously, Frostguard and bears. And maybe some Kossars, but definitely heavy Frostguard and bears. Because bears are awesome. Had a little panic there. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll notice a cut here. That's because the load time was a bit longer than we were used to from the prologues. I like how this doesn't just jump straight in now. We can continue. That is actually something. Before, we just jump straight in. But that was after I stopped talking about the bears are awesome, it was about a 5-minute load time. So, yeah. The heart of the bear.
A nation in mourning. False news has arrived before me. They believe Ursun is already dead. My proposition will require a delicate touch. I speak the truth. Your god is not dead. He lies in the realm of chaos, a captive of the Shadow Lord. It is no lie. For one drop of Ursun's blood, I can help you save him.
Choose your last words wisely, old man.
Through your bloodline, you and the bear are one. See past your grief. Search your heart. Ursun is alive.
He speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. Silence! We have lost what is most precious. Many say I am at fault, that I no longer have the right to sit on this throne. So I stand. I stand with my people, all of you. And if it comes to it, I shall die with my people. We have been blinded by grief. Ursun lives, and while he fights to draw breath, we fight for him! For Ursun! For Kislev! For Ursun! For Kislev!
Ursun! Kislev! Ursun! Kislev! Ursun! Kislev!
Kislev marches north. Into hell.
Okay, that's a badass line. Also, if I know the bear is alive, I would immediately suspect anyone in that chamber was like, no, he's dead. You
Our
go,
goal is to
hold
rescue
on.
Ursun, the god bear of Kislev, from the clutches of Be'lakor. After fraught bargaining, my price is agreed, and I will do all I can to guide the Kislevites to their lost god.
Come then, before I change my mind and cast you into the ice. Advise me.
Your Highness, there are enemies close by that threaten your throne. If we are to save Ursun, they must be dealt with first. The Maelstrom has forced Northmen, worshippers of the Dark Powers, into Kislev lands. They have taken Gazlev. Slay the trespassers. These incursions and the endless winter have sown doubt in the subjects of your burgeoning reign. Followers of the Great Orthodoxy resent your rule. Pacify such malcontents through diplomatic means or martial might. Kostaltin, the supreme patriarch of Ursun's cult, is the instigator of this rebellious feeling. He must be dealt with. If left to fester, it shall cause a schism from which Kislev will never recover. Fortunately, there are allies to be found on our borders, to the west and south. Foster alliances with the Empire and those Kislevite tribes who have always been loyal to your bloodline. There is much to do, Your Highness, if the motherland is to be secured and your god saved. Let us begin.
Alright, gain the devotion of their people. Okay, hold on. Before we get to this, quick question. Would you not suspect of anyone now who says the bear's dead of being a follower of chaos and just smack them down, knowing the bear is alive? I'm just saying. Alright, so how they play. The Ice Court, Motherland, Kislev factions gain the devotion of their people through various actions, like fighting chaos and the construction of religion built That should be religious buildings. Devotion used to perform invocation to the motherland related to one of multiple Kislev gods. Powerful Ice Court. Powerful Frost Maiden heroes and Ice Witch Lords. Okay. Are trained in the Ice Court before they can be recruited. Their training will take time, and choices made during the process will influence the character's traits. Adamans, the rulers of Kislev, may appoint Adamans to govern over provinces that they control, and Adaman provides bonuses to the territory they oversee. Learn more here. Oh, we're gonna skip that.
Trespassers defile the motherland within sight of your capital's walls.
Devotion.
Act quickly and cleanse the nation of these intruders.
Oh, perfect! We're gonna get a Frost Maiden almost instantly. Alright. Close you. Immediately save as Kislev 1. Also, immediately go in. Camera settings. Ice Court. Fastest. Let's see. Allied factions. Sorry. Hi. Oh, can't shut them off anymore. Mother trucker. Oh, right. Hold on. Off. Actually, what's the difference between high... You know what? I've never tried cinematic on fastest. Alright, set these... We'll try these... This might change to high, just so you know. But if you want a faster game, a reasonable amount of time, set these to... Oh, actually... we'll set these to high. So we can see how our stuff moves around. Alright.
Tzarina Katarin.
So what do we start with? We start with 2 armored cursors. Armored Kossar. Ooh, Ice Guards, Winged Lancers, and a Snow Leopard, who are anti-large. Really? Not anti... Okay. Done and done. Alright, first let's take a look at our tech tree. So, the way I understand this to work, if the first tier is open to everyone, but if we want this second tier, we have to have the city under our control. What are our first options? Melee defense, growth, missile resistance. Oh, okay, hold on. Ice Court. Oh, okay. So we can't train any heroes yet. So, I think this is incredibly important then. Getting a slot for heroes and lords so we can get maybe a second army up and going. Pirate weapons. Neat. Lens crafters. Ha! That's why I get my glasses. Interesting. Ice right. So all of this we will get. Dwarven anvils. So we're looking at anything that improves. Oh, that seems really good. Bears, lynxes, that sort of thing.
Orthodoxy provides.
Okay, so we're gonna unlock a hero. If we look at Kislev, so again, if we look at the tech, so we will be able to unlock this. Elemental bears, global recruitment capacity, bear baiting. Okay. From trade good producing buildings. Double. That's really good. Income from all buildings, 5%. So these stack. So we want to trade to get a, part of the language, shit ton of money, it looks like. Now, we don't have any of these unlocked. That's growth. Oh, little groms. Income from ports. Anything like, oh, get them. Okay. So nice. Okay. We have 100. So I still think heroes is the way to go. Normally I try to go casualty replenishment. So let's take a look at Kislev. I'm starting with 6,000 gold. This is the only province I currently have, which tells me I can recruit basic Kossars. Oh, only 1,000 to get up to Armored Kossars and Armored Kossars great weapons, maybe. But at the very least, we can't. Okay, so what's? They get a lot of unique buildings. Oh. Okay, income from farms versus. Oh, so this pretty. Okay, interesting. Gained. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna try to trade with the Empire. We're gonna wait on that. But so they've overhauled this building thing. So there's watch patrol or breastworks. Each one does something different. Watch patrol provides more units and more control. This provides defensive supplies, less attrition, and more ammo. Still gonna lead towards this. Here we go. So, growth and recruitment. 30 income. Control and corruption. Oubliette. Supporters. Okay. Right. So if we take a look at the motherland. Right. We can use coin. We can invoke. The character gains rank. That's actually pretty good. Income from trade. When fighting a battle. We're going to be fighting a lot of battles to begin with. Your best bet is either Salyak or Tor. What's Ursun? Can I click this. What's the army ability? Okay. Tor is... Okay. So, let's... We may trigger this. What's going to happen? We will take at least one settlement, right? If we take it, can we see the province? There used to be a way. Oh, is this? This is a thing by itself? Hold on. Yes! Oh! So if I click this is a problem, because if I click this, Kislev, looks like maybe it's this swing, like there's a group here. Oh no, this is, alright, Kislev, Volksgrad, Prague's by itself. Okay, that's yet to be. That's weird that they're not all connected. But this is a thing by itself. We're gonna crank the control to start with. They've changed a lot here. Because I like to have it. Oh, interesting. So the more control you have, it fights against it. So they've made it harder to get to 100 control. As this is at best +4. So tightened at best is -2. We'll probably won't get strong. Okay. So first thing is first. What do we want our income? We need income. So we're building a market. So farms. Okay, we have a stall. No farms. And we're not trading with anyone, so we're going to wait on that. So our growth building is either Tallow Keepers Guild or Tribal Encampment. Okay, this maxed out. Local province, faction-wide, local province. Huh. -6%. It's that makes you so before what you would do is just build a growth building, right? And then once you maxed out growth, delete it. Now they're giving it bonuses of like, well, what's actually gonna be better in the long run? Cheaper buildings and quicker construction time, or not, mind you, not upkeep, cheaper recruitment. I think for now, we do tribal, and you could stack these. So, we could keep one around. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and trigger this right now as well.
Snow is key.
Right, before we do anything else, we're going to get into at least 2 fights. So that is 4 supporters. Are we going to take... So here's the question. It comes down to how many fights are we going to get into? Versus how many settlements are we going to occupy? This is good when generating a rank. The thing is, we'll only get 3 or 4 ranks, so there's 4. If we get to even 2 fights or more, now we get 4. We're probably going to get 3 or 4 this last 10 turns, within the next 10 turns. We're probably going to get at least 4 fights. Will we get 2 settlements within the next 10 turns? Unlikely. So we're going to pick Tor. We're going to invoke him.
The Tzarina.
We're going to fight you. We should be okay.
Mistress of Ice.
Battle is upon us. Study your options carefully. The enemy are close.
Advisor. I'll keep him as is. Quick save. I could auto it, but I need the practice. Also, reminder, because this is a strategy game, expect the videos to be around the 1 hour mark. Let's go ahead and fight this. Again, if load times are super long, if you see edits, it is because I'm editing out super long load times. Now, I will say this. That bar is going much faster. So I'm wondering if the first load is super long. And then after that, it gets better, maybe? Now, they are patching it at a pretty decent pace. So that is something to keep in mind. Alright, we're less than... Let's channel magic. Hey, I think we got a bonus. Let's go ahead and start deployment. We know where they're coming in.
Greatness in battle may only be reached through rigorous training.
Uh-huh. Now, he's not getting any reinforcements. We get 3 uses of whatever this is. That's nice. So we're going to wreck you. You have 1 ranged unit. 60. What are their speeds? 35, 35, 95. The Warhounds. Okay, we're gonna put you guys in the back, along with the Lynx.
Armored Cossars!
Hold on. Oh, did I not? I must not have selected you. Wait, they have a ranged attack? Special ranged weapon. Interesting. Fire of blood. They become unbreakable. Oh, they get a pistol! Great mace. Oh, neat! So we get gunned. Holy shit, we get a lot of range with these guys. Alright, let's see if we can get them down to 3 rows. I mean, the ladies are gonna wreck. Put her in the middle. That is a lot of ranged firepower. These are armor-piercing anti-large. So they get a bonus versus large. So what's the breakdown? They only get a 20... So they do 100... They're guaranteed to do 103 damage. So they're gonna wreck face. Like, these guys have no armor per se, but they're still gonna wreck face. These guys are anti-infantry. So they get a 60 charge bonus. We're gonna put you guys in the woods. You're gonna defend our back lines. Not that we need it. I think these ladies will do fine. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle. Let's go ahead and speed things up.
Be sure to position your troops accurately.
Yep. Not in range. Pause. Right. Well, that's... Correct me if I'm wrong. Thought there was a way to pause the game. Huh. Am I screwing up here? Didn't we pause the game and issue orders? Hold on. Right. Oh, hold on. Escape. If I hit P, nope. Battle realism setting. Highlight. Default drag. Battle realism? Is that... I see default, 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 alliance default, slow, spacebar options on. Toggle? Okay. Whoa, 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 okay, there we go, hold on. Pause. Is it over here? Let's... Do. Battle realism. Where is that setting? Okay. I don't... Yeah, where is it? Alright, I guess we're not pausing this particular... Oh, that's unit details. This is so annoying! When... This wasn't in the prologue! Hold on. Exit to main menu. Yes. I apologize. Continue. Battles. Options. Controls. Standard camera. This is battle camera. Advanced. Nope. Battles. Game settings. I don't see a battle realism setting. I see default groups to lock, default, 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 alliance, drag, spacebar, highlight. So it's not in game settings. Battle camera. That's fine. This is keyboard. Advanced. Yeah, where is this battle realistic? This is stupid. No, in the... Alright. You might be able to change the kind of pause him. Where is battle realism? There is no battle realism setting. Is it just a troll? Can you not do it anymore? Like, they told you could do it in the camp in the prologue. I distinctly remember that. And then it defaults to no, you can't do it. That is, pardon me, asinine. Why is this in... activated? Is it... Hold on. Oh, sorry, I just quit the game. That is... Ooh. Updates for XCOM games. Neat. Apologize. So this went from playing the game to figuring out why I can't issue orders while paused anymore. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna hit play. Ooh. Okay, okay, where is battle realism setting? Warhammer 3. Is it in the camp, like, when I set this setting? Yeah, skip. If I go to campaign... New campaign, skip this. Continue. Settings. Okay. And there's no way to change this mid-game. Gotcha. I did not see that. I apologize. That is... asinine. You can't teach people, hey, you can pause the game to issue combat orders, and then have it set to default that you are unable to do that. So, there's a hot tip for you. If you are playing Warhammer 3, and you want to play with battle realism mode, that is fine, that is all for you. But before you start the campaign, if you want to issue orders mid-fight, make sure this is ticked off. Because once you start the campaign, apparently, you can't change that. Right, here we go again. I'll try to get this out of the way as quick as I can and get into the fight. That is asinine. I'm sorry. And so there'll be another edit here while the game loads. Alright. That did load faster, I will say that. Gonna skip this. Continue this. Skip this. Skip this. Yep.
Trespassers
Skip this. Got it. Same first decision, so ice sculpting.
Tzarina looks after you.
Oh, can't do the ice court yet. For him, we're going with Tor. We'll invoke Tor. For Kislev, we're going to build income, and I think we decided recruitment. And then camera settings.
This ice empowers me.
High. Fastest. Off. Still want them to move at fastest. You were trying cinematic? At fast speeds. Done. Save again. Kislev 1. Okay. Resume game. Now, theoretically, if I have clicked things correctly,
Unleash Kislev's wrath.
double click, quick save, fight battle. Hello, Nick Blue. Welcome to the stream. Always a pleasure to have. I vaguely recognize the name. I believe you've been here before. I could be wrong, and I apologize if you have not been here before. You have? Happy to have you back. If you have not been here before, welcome to the stream. Oh, that was a much faster load. We'll go ahead, channel magic. Hey, still worked. Quickly.
Armored Cossars!
Go.
Sons of Kislev! Obey the orthodoxy!
Tzarina Katarin.
There we go. Actually, we had these guys. Yeah, that'll work. Start deployment. Start battle.
Your army marches into battle.
Yeah. There we go. And now I can issue orders if required. We're gonna toggle fire at will off, oddly enough. Actually, for these guys, you can fire at will.
Defenders of Kislev.
Oh, I see. Now I can just hover if I select the unit. Before I had to hold down pause to see it. Okay. You'll be fine there. You're gonna break them.
Follow the bear! Ice guard!
You break them. Pause. I never even looked at Katerina. What spells do we get? Let's see. She's not a fighter. She gets Ice Maiden's Kiss. Short, wide. Yep, we know what that does. Gives Frostbite. And Ice Sheet, which hexes an area. So if we cast that on them... So will they move out of that area? Pause. Sorry. Nope. So they're still in ranged mode. You guys swing that way. Thank you. Just a kitty, please. You swing this way? Pause. Alright. Melee mode on. Charge bonus. They don't get... Oh, they get a small charge bonus. What happens if 2 units... charge each other? Alright, we've got a spell back. You're at range. You can switch to melee. Their speed 36. Their speed 25. They're still slowed down because now they have frostbite. Wow. Pause. All right. Sorry, you concentrate on them. There we go. They're gonna rake into there. We can go ahead. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can... see how that does. Oh, okay. Should have waited.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
Do they, though? You're in melee mode. You're in melee mode. Alright, let's get the kitty back in this way. She's gonna shift left. Cat's gonna shift left. Oh, nope, never mind.
The Frostbringer!
Yeah.
The enemy
Pause.
river, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
Alright. The dogs are fine. You're there. You're breaking them. They're taking damage. Armor 40. Do they have armor penetration? No, so they should only be taking 14 damage. Oh.
Duty served! Excellent! Motherland's Räumes!
Yeah.
Follow the bear!
In Kislev's name! The people's ruler!
The motherland's finest! Wherever
Melee mode off. Yeah,
Enemy
we'll just
commander
break them.
runs from the field, my lord. And a sorry spectacle it is too. His army will surely follow.
Alright, we're just gonna end the battle. End battle. Went about as well as I thought it would. Hello, this is Gohan the Chichilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.